Alright, today on this video we're talking about the Slick Trick Revival Broadheads. This is a brand new broadhead for 2024. We're going to go over its features and why I'm going to be using these for my 2024 fall hunting season. What attracted me to this blade to begin with is the bleeders on them. They create kind of a square hole when they shoot through a surface, and they create a 1 1/8 cutting diameter. So out of the package, right out of the box, you're going to get 3 broadheads. They are going to come in a protective case. I really wish more companies would do this. Some companies sell cases separately, but if I'm investing my hard-earned money in your broadheads, which are supposed to come razor sharp right out of the package, which these have, it's nice to have something to carry them in. So this will hold 5 broadheads. It comes in a 3-pack, and it comes with this Slick Trick safe, I think they call it. It's just a plastic container, but again, keeps your broadhead safe. You can throw that in a bag. You don't have to worry about them flopping out, you cutting your hand open when you go to use them. So this is a double bevel broadhead. So what that means is, I'm just going to put it on an arrow first so I don't jag myself here. I'm going to go over the pros and cons of this. I have not used it yet. We will go outside and shoot it with a field point to see how it groups on a 3D target. So there you go right there. That is beautiful. So I love this design. I love the natural leaf shape, the triangular shape of the broadhead, and how the blades are curved. I love that. And then those are the bleeders right there, as you can see. They jet out from the sides. They are also sharpened, obviously, as are the sides and the back here. So that's a beautiful looking broadhead. Normally I shoot fixed blades. Normally I shoot solid fixed blades. This is a vented fixed blade, which means that there is cutaway from the middle of the body of the broadhead. Usually in testing, I find that vented broadheads will whistle when they fly through the air, making a little bit of noise. I have lightened up my arrow setup this year. I'm going to be shooting, normally I was shooting around 548, 550 grains, around there. Now I've drastically dropped it down to 485. And it's going to be shot out of my 2024 Elite Ethos with 75-pound limbs. So this arrow is going to be soaring at between I believe it's around 285 to 295 feet per second. So it's going to be moving. So I'm hoping that whatever noise does come from the vented part of the broadhead is not going to cause me any issue, but I'll report back on that obviously as I use them. The other issue that I have is because they are vented, that leaves this blade tip here to be technically an area that could break. Again, I can't say that because I haven't used them, but time will tell. They are a stainless steel blade. So this is a 0.44 inch blade. It is a 420 stainless steel. It comes in 100 grains. So I would think at this point in time, with the amount of adjustment that people are making to their arrows, I wish these came in at 125 at least, 100 and 125, or even 150. You know, a lot of these broadhead companies are giving you a wide range to choose from because they know people want to load up the weight a little bit on the front end. These are only coming in at 100 grains, so that's something to think about as well. The total cutting area is 4.8 inches. So if you add up all the cutting surfaces together, it comes to about 4.8 inches, but it does deliver a 1 1/8 inch cut. They come very sharp right out of the box, which is very nice. A lot of the times, some companies may say they come sharp, and then you take them out of the box and they're definitely not that way. These are sharp. I would use these right out of the box. So this is a double bevel broadhead, which means that it's going to be sharp on one side and sharp on the other. You can get single bevel broadheads, which I've talked about a lot on this channel, which are sharp on one side and not on the other, which causes a corkscrew effect as the arrow flies through the animal with a single bevel, it will continue to corkscrew and go through. Generally with double bevel broadheads, you're going to get impact and it's going to push, but not necessarily continue to turn. But this will just create a massive wound channel with those nice bleeder blades on the side. So I'm really excited to see what that's going to do for this coming season. I did see on a previous video somebody shot these through a piece of sheet metal, and it basically made like a diamond square shape right through the metal, which is awesome. It's not going to be something, it's not like it's not going to be like a regular two blade that just makes a slit that could close up or get covered up with fat or with hair or hide. This is going to make like a box shaped, kind of like a square diamond shape, which will be a lot harder to close up and will leave a better wound channel. They do come in a 3-pack, and they do cost $140 Canadian. At this point, I was able to pick these up at the Total Archery Challenge, so I did get them for less than that. But that is something to think about should you choose to use them. Again, it does come with this container, this little vault safe thing for transporting them, which is nice. Again, I wish more companies did that. Another nice feature going with the stainless steel blades is the stainless steel ferrule. Sometimes you'll get an aluminum ferrule, and that's going to be the weakest point, which will cripple the broadhead when it gets used. This is stainless steel all the way around and all the way through, so you're going to get the same strength and power with the stainless steel than you would with, say, an aluminum ferrule. So the bleeder blades will deliver a 1/2-inch cut and just make a devastating hole. It is going to be pretty aerodynamic as it flies. They spin really well, which you can see here, and I'm really excited to get these out in the field. So we're going to head outside right now. I'm going to shoot one of these into my foam deer target, and then I'll shoot a field point, and we'll see just how well these broadheads fly and how well they group with field points. I'm also going to shoot it through cardboard so you can see the pattern that this head leaves when it enters and exits the animal. Right, we're out here at 40 yards. We're going to be shooting the Slick Trick Revival broadhead. We're shooting at 40 and at 60 with a field point. I'll be shooting the arrows through my 2024 Elite Ethos set at 75 pounds, 30-inch draw. We got the bedded deer down there. Again, we'll start with the broadhead. We'll shoot at 40 with broadhead and field point, and then we'll back up for 60 yards. I'm also going to shoot it. I'm also going to shoot through a cardboard box to show you what type of hole this broadhead makes. So here we go at 40 yards. Kissing each other. I'll take that. Check this out. Always remember that, you know, you need to start practicing with your broadheads. It's now mid-July. You really need to make sure your broadheads and your field points, or at least your broadheads, are hitting in the same spot, or at least close to where your field points are. If you have to make adjustments so that your broadheads are hitting exactly where you want them to go. If you do not have confidence in your system, you will not have confidence when you go out hunting, and this is absolutely incredible. I got a heart shot with the Revival, and my field point is right next door. Check it out. That is 40 yards. You cannot ask for better from a broadhead. Let's put it through the cardboard box and head back to 60 yards. All right, now we're shooting the cardboard box with the Revival and show you the entrance hole. Here we go, 40 yards. Alright, now you can see why this is going to be the fixed blade that's in my quiver this fall. I usually take 3 fixed blades and 2 mechanicals. This is the reason why. Check out this cut. It gives you that diamond square shaped cut. You can see where the bleeders entered. There's the back end. To give you an idea with the cardboard folded over where it entered. I didn't make the hole any bigger, I just moved the already bent cardboard a little bit forward. So there you go. That's what you're looking at for an entrance hole. Amazing. All right. Let's go back to 60 yards. 60 yards with the revival. Last shot of the day. Oh man, check this out. So I know I sound like a broken record. I'm gonna say it again. You need to shoot your broadheads before you go hunting. Don't screw them on the moment you go out for your first hunt. You need to practice with them. What I do is if I have a pack of 3, I will use one of them as a practice head. And only use that one exclusively for that. When the time comes for hunting, all you gotta do is sharpen that as long as your other ones are sharp. Once you're confident that your broadheads are fitting, or your broadheads are hitting where you want them to, then you should be able to go hunting. This is pretty incredible. I can't believe my results at 40 and now 60 yards with this broadhead. So close to the field points, it's unbelievable. Check this out, 60 yards, Slick Trick Revival, Easton Sonic 6.0 arrows.
Oh yeah, and don't forget the AAE Max Stealth vanes. There you go. 60 yards. You can't ask for better results than that.
Slick Trick, you hit it out of the park with this one. So there you go, the results speak for themselves. These Slick Trick Revivals, I'm really excited to use these this hunting season for deer and for black bear. If you've used these types of broadheads before, please comment below. If you've used solid versus vented and you have your own opinion, let's start a conversation. You can throw your comments down below. I will read them and respond to them as best as I can. This will be the first year that I shoot a vented broadhead for hunting. It's been single solid, either single bevel solid blades for me. So this is a double bevel vented, so we'll see how this goes. It's also the lightest broadhead I've ever shot at 100 grains. Normally I'm 125, 150 in that ballpark. So lots to learn this hunting season, lots of results that we're hopefully gonna get during fall black bear and whitetail season. Hopefully I'll have some success and I can come back here and show you just how well these broadheads flew and just what kind of devastation they made on the animals. So if you like this video, hit like and subscribe. Again, hit that notification bell for more videos like this and be notified of future content. There's gonna be a lot more stuff hitting the table this year. leading up to our hunts that we're gonna have and put out. So stay tuned for that. If you want to learn more about Slick Trick, Broadheads, click in the description. I'm gonna have the website listed below in the description, so click onto that. And again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.